An accident? An accident? You mean like as opposed to maybe I made myself blind on purpose, maybe by poking myself with a sharp pencil, or like a pot of acid blew up in science class? That kind of accident? Is that what you mean? Definitely sarcastic now. I put my hands up like I'm backing off, which is stupid. Twice. First, because I'm invisible, and second, because even if I wasn't, she's blind. But I put my hands up anyway and say, hey, it's okay. You don't want to talk. I'll just go away. Really, didn't mean to bother. Didn't mean to take you away from your wonderful novel. Sarcasm is a lot more fun to give than receive. Then I say, so long, and I turn and open the door, and I'm gone, pulling the door shut with a thump, because who needs this? And besides, my feet aren't cold anymore. I'm about 5 steps away when her door opens behind me, and she says, hey, can you come back? 6 or 7 students turn to look, some sitting at terminals and some studying at tables by the windows. They're trying to figure out who the girl's talking to. I walk back quickly, and when I'm close, I use a library whisper, and I say, okay. She turns and sits down at the table again. I shut the door and take a look at our audience of students. They don't have time to worry about some girl who calls out to no one and then closes her door again. Midterms are coming. They go back to work. I'd like to sit down, but I'm not sure I want to plant my bare bottom on some public piece of university property. I solve the problem by pulling out a chair, folding my right leg onto it, and then sitting on my leg. When she hears me sit down, she aims a sheepish smile my way and says, sorry, I didn't mean to. No, I say, really, it's my fault. I didn't mean to be nosy. You don't even know me. I shouldn't have asked that. I've been on my own a lot for the last couple of days, so I've been doing a lot of thinking. And it's like I've forgotten how to talk to people. So when I thought that question, I just kind of said it right out loud. I mean, like a week ago, I probably wouldn't have even said hi, so you've got nothing to be sorry about. There are so many different kinds of smiles. This one she smiles at me is a new one. It's warm, but there's tons of other stuff behind it, like sadness and loneliness. A lot of loneliness, I think. And she says, what do you mean about being on your own a lot? I start carefully. You know, on Tuesday, like a couple of hours after I ran into you at the library, my parents got in a car wreck and they're going to be okay, but they're still in the hospital. She's got a great face, the kind where what she's feeling is right there, and it's okay to just keep staring at her because she can't see me. I mean, like, even if I could be seen, but it's not like watching that guy on the street because this girl knows I'm here. She knows I exist, and she must know I'm looking at her face. It's a face worth memorizing. Her eyebrows come together. And you're staying at home by yourself? Your parents said that was okay? Yeah, it's sort of complicated, but that's the way it's been. So you just take a bus to school? I've been at home. Sick? Not really, just not ready to face school right now. I'm ready to stop talking about me. So do you like the correspondence course thing? Sounds pretty nice. I mean, not going to school and all. She gives this funny little snort. The only reason it sounds good is because you're not locked into it. I don't have any choice. She pauses, then decides to keep talking. I called you back because no one ever asked me about being blind or how it happened or anything. Most people just try to avoid me, especially other kids. It's like they pretend not to notice. So when you asked that, it was a surprise, and it doesn't take much to get me feeling sorry for myself. It happens in a second, and then I get mad. And don't forget sarcastic. She grins and almost laughs. Right, and sarcastic. A beeping sound fills the small room, coming from the laptop. Then this demented-sounding voice says, 3:55 p.m. She smiles. That's Albert. He lives in my computer. I've got to be out of here in 5 minutes. She pauses again, thoughts running across her face. Then, are you going home soon? Because I've got to head home. But if you're going to leave soon, we could walk a little. It's a pretty nice day outside. So I say, sure, let's go. In 2 minutes, her laptop and tape player are packed away. She puts on her coat and backpack and picks up her long white cane, and we're on the move.